practice English speaking.
Hello, welcome to Practice English Speaking, my friend. Oh yes, today we are talking about something that makes people nervous. Interviews.
Oh no, Anna. My friendly heart is already beating fast. Interviews? I feel like I forget my own name when someone says, "Tell me about yourself."
Exactly. That question sounds easy, but in real life, it feels scary, right? You suddenly think, who am I? What is my life? So traumatic.
Yes, and my brain goes blank like an empty refrigerator at the end of the month. Nothing inside, just cold air.
That is so relatable. But don't worry, today we will practice the best answer in simple English, friendly, clear, and confident.
Please help me, Anna. When someone says, "Tell me about yourself," I want to run away politely.
No running away. First, relax. This question is not about your whole life story. They don't need your childhood nickname or your favorite pizza topping.
Oh, good, because my pizza story is very emotional and long.
Save it for later. In interviews, you give a short and professional introduction. Simple formula: present, past, future.
Present, past, future. Wow, I feel like we are time travelers, but friendly ones.
Yes. First, talk about your present. For example, my name is Jake. I am a customer service assistant. Simple and clear.
So I don't say, "Hi, I wake up at 8 a.m. and drink tea."
No, Jake. That is daily life, not interview life. Keep it professional but friendly.
Okay. So I say, "My name is Jake. I am a customer service assistant with 2 years of experience." That sounds confident, right?
Yes, very nice. See, you are already shining like a confident star.
I like that feeling. My nervous heart is becoming calm.
Good. Now the second part, your past. Talk about your education or previous job. For example, I studied business management and I worked in a small company.
So I connect it like a small story. Not too long, not too short.
Exactly. Short and meaningful. Imagine you have only 60 seconds, friendly and focused.
Okay, let me try. I studied business management at college, and I worked as a sales assistant where I learned how to communicate with customers.
That is beautiful, Jake. Clear English, simple words, strong message.
Wow, I feel like I deserve a small celebration snack.
After the interview, yes. Now the third part, the future. This is very important. You show why you want this job.
This is where I usually panic and say something strange like, "I just need money."
Oh no, we never say that, even if it is true in real life. We say something positive, like, "I am looking for an opportunity to grow and improve my skills."
That sounds much better and more professional.
Yes. So, full answer example, my name is Jake. I am a customer service assistant with 2 years of experience. I studied business management and worked as a sales assistant where I developed strong communication skills. Now I am looking for a new opportunity to grow and contribute to your company.
Wow, Anna, that sounds like I know what I'm doing in life, even if sometimes I don't.
That is normal. Everyone feels confused sometimes, but in interviews, we show our best side.
So, the secret is structure. Present, past, future. Friendly voice, calm energy.
Yes, and speak slowly. When we are nervous, we talk fast like an auction machine.
Oh, yes. I once spoke so fast that even I did not understand myself.
So, breathe, smile a little. Imagine you are just having a friendly conversation.
That helps a lot. Interviews feel less scary when I imagine the interviewer as a normal human who also drinks coffee.
Exactly. They are not robots, they're people.
Can we practice one more example? I want to feel super ready.
Of course. Let's say you are a fresh graduate with no experience.
Oh, yes. That is very relatable for many listeners.
Then you can say, my name is Jake. I recently graduated in computer science. During my studies, I worked on several projects and improved my problem-solving skills. I am eager to start my career and learn from your team.
That sounds hopeful and positive, not embarrassed.
Yes, never say, I have no experience. Say what you do have. Projects, skills, motivation.
I like that mindset. Focus on strengths, not weaknesses.
Exactly, my friend. And keep it simple. You don't need big, difficult words. Clear English is powerful.
Sometimes people think difficult English sounds smarter, but then they make mistakes and feel awkward.
True, simple English with confidence is much better than complicated English with fear.
I feel so much better now. The question, "Tell me about yourself," is not my enemy anymore.
That makes me happy. And remember, practice out loud. Don't just read, speak.
Yes, speaking in my room like a future superstar.
Why not? Practice in front of a mirror. It feels funny, but it works.
I will try, but if my family sees me talking to the mirror, they will think I'm becoming a motivational speaker.
That's okay. At least you are improving your English.
Anna, can I share one mistake I made before?
Of course, friendly confession time.
In one interview, I talked for 5 minutes non-stop. The interviewer looked tired.
Oh no. Yes, that is too long. Keep it around 1 minute, clear and focused.
Lesson learned. Short and strong is better than long and confusing.
Exactly. And remember to connect your experience to the job. Show that you are a good match.
So, not random information like, "I love watching movies every weekend."
Only if the job is about movies. Otherwise, keep it professional.
This is actually fun now. I feel more confident just practicing with you.
That is the power of practice, my friend. Small daily practice creates big confidence.
I think our listeners are feeling more confident too. I can imagine them smiling and repeating the sentences.
I hope so. Remember, present, past, future. Speak slowly, smile, be positive.
And don't run away when you hear the question.
Yes, stay calm. You are capable.
Anna, thank you for making interviews less scary and more friendly.
You are welcome. And to everyone listening, keep practicing every day. Even 5 minutes helps.
Yes, repeat your introduction again and again until it feels natural.
Confidence comes from preparation, not magic.
That line sounds deep but simple. I like it.
So, my friend, next time someone asks, "Tell me about yourself," you will smile and give a clear answer.
And you will not forget your name like I almost did.
Exactly.
This was fun, helpful, and very relatable.
I agree. Keep learning, keep speaking, and don't be afraid of small mistakes.
Mistakes are part of learning, like putting too much salt in soup. You learn next time.
Perfect example.
All right, I feel ready for my next interview.
That's the spirit. Practice today, speak tomorrow, succeed soon.
And we will see you in the next friendly episode.
Keep practicing your English every day. You can do it.
Bye, everyone. Stay confident and keep smiling.
Bye.